Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Our today's subject is mathematics and topic is square and square roots. This is the first part of this chapter. So let's begin our class. So, what do you understand by the term square roots? When the exponent of a natural number is 2, the number obtained is called a square number or a perfect square. For example, in the given table, you can see that 2 square means 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. So we can write 4 as 2 square. Next we can see that 4 square. We can write 4 square as 4 into 4, that is 16. So that this directly means that we can write 16 as 4 square. Next we see that 5 square. We can write 5 square as 5 multiplied by 5, that is 25. This means that we can write 25 as 5 की power 2. Now, perfect square or square number. A natural number n is called a perfect square or a square number if there exists a natural number m such that n is equals to m square. How to find that a number is a perfect square or a square number or not? So we understand this by an example. Is 225 a perfect square? So first of all we will find the prime factors of 225, that are 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. When we will separate them in groups, we obtain 2 to 5 is equals to 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 equals to 15 multiplied by 15, that is 2 to 5. We can write 15 multiplied by 15 as 15 square. So in this way we can find that any number is a perfect square or not. Let's try some more questions to find that a given number is a square or not. So we have to find that 484 is a perfect square or not. So first of all we will resolve 484 into its factor. We obtain that 484, the prime factors of 484 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 11. When we will make them groups, we obtain 484 is equals to 2 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 11, that is 484 is equals to 22 multiplied by 22. We can write 22 multiplied by 22 as 22 square. So we can say that 22 square is equals to 484, and we can say that 484 is a perfect square. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my video. Now we will understand about the properties of some square. So property number 1. There is no perfect square having number 2, 3, 7 or 8 at end. Now property 2. The number 0 at the end of a perfect square is always even. In other words, we can say that a number ending in odd number, all zeros, is never a perfect square. For example, 45,000, it is not a perfect square as it has 3 number of 0, that is an odd number. Now, property 3. Squares of even number are always even and the squares of odd numbers are always odd number. Property for the square of a natural number other than 1 is either a multiple of 3 or exceed a multiple of 3 by 1. In other words, we can say that a perfect square leave remainder 0 or 1 on division by 3. For example, we know that the square of 8 is a perfect square. If we divide the square of 8 with 3, this means that we are dividing 64 by 3, we get remainder 1. So we can say that 64 is a perfect square. Now Property 5. The square of a natural number other than 1 is either a multiple of 4 or exceed a multiple of 4 by 1. In other words, we can say that a perfect square leave remainder 0 or 1 on division by 4. For example, we know that 7 is a perfect square. When we divide the square of 7, that is 49, with 4, we get remainder 1. We can say that 7 is a perfect square. Now property number 6. The unit digit of the square of a natural number is the unit digit of the square of the digit at unit place of the natural number. Now property number 7. For every natural number and the difference between of square of two consecutive number is equal to their sum. The given equation make you easier to understand property number 7. Now, property number 8. There are no natural numbers p and q such that p square is equals to q, 2q square. Property 9. The square of a natural number is equals to the sum of the first and odd natural number. For example, if we have to find the square of 3, we have to find the sum of the first 3 odd natural numbers, that are 1, 3 and 5. If we will add these 3 numbers, we will get answer as 9, and we know that the square of 3 is also 9. Property number 10. For any natural number and greater than 1 is a Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet directly means that m square plus n square is equals to p square. Example related to the first property. Now we will understand example to related first 5 properties. Check if the given number is a perfect square or not. The number is given 152. Here we can see that the last number of the given digit is 2. So we can say that the given number is not a perfect square, because we know that the number having 2, 3, 7 or 8 at unit place is never a perfect square. Example related to the second property. Check whether the given number is a perfect square or not. The number is given 100. We can say that the given number is a perfect square because we know that the number which have the number of 0, even number of zeros at unit place is considered as a perfect square. Here we can see that 100 has 2 number of 0, that is also an even number, so we can say that 100 as perfect square. Now example related to the third property. Check the given number is a perfect square or not. 4 square is equal to 16. We know that the square of even number is always even and the square of odd number is always odd. Here we can see that 4 and 16 both are even. So we can say that the square of 4 is even. Example related to fourth property. Check whether the given number is a perfect square or not. 7 square. The square of 7 is 49. If we divide 49 with 3, we get the remainder as 1. So we can say that this is a perfect square. Example related to fifth property. Check whether the given number is a perfect square or not. The number is given 8 square. The square of 8 is 64. If we divide 64 by 4, we get remainder as 0. So we can say that the given number is a perfect square.